Hello, guys. Hopefully, you can hear me now perfectly well. Oh, technology. I hate technology. I really do hate technology. Well, I'm back with you now, guys. Apologies for the earlier faults on the stream. It was not my equipment. I was stressing out like crazy, as you can imagine, thinking it was my equipment, and it wasn't my equipment. It was the damn streaming platform. That was not showing the sound. I don't know why. I was using that platform last night perfectly well, but for some reason today the sound is not working on it. So I've had to reschedule it on a different platform. My apologies for that, guys. Nothing I can do about stuff like that. Comes right out of me, at me, out of left wing, and it's unbelievably stressful, guys. Unbelievably stressful. So let's try and get into what's this second half of the game. I'm going to share the team news with you guys. And that's not even the right teams, is it? That's not the right one. So there it is. Yeah, sorry. Everything's got me double second guessing myself here, guys. I'm stressed. Partsport, how you doing, mate? Partsport saying hi. How you doing, Partsport? Welcome to the show, mate. Partsport saying, I'm watching Luton vs Newcastle 2-2. All right, okay. Thank you for letting us know that, mate. Yep, let's have a quick look round the grounds while we're on the half-time break. So, yeah, 2-2 with Newcastle and Luton. Fulham 2-0 up against Burnley. Brighton 3-0 up against Crystal Palace. Everton drew 2-2 with Tottenham earlier on today. And Sheffield played Villa at 5:30. Scottish Premiership, guys. Aberdeen 1, Celtic 1. That's a full-time result from the dinner time kickoff. 3 o'clock kickoff as follows. Dundee 1, Hearts of Midlothian 0. Hibs 0, St Mirren 3. Whoa, that's a big surprise. Motherwell 1, Kilmarnock 1, Rangers 2, Livingston 0, Ross County 0, St Johnstone 1. English Championship, guys. Blackburn Rovers 0, QPR 0. Huddersfield Town 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0, as we know right here. Hull City 1, Millwall 0, Norwich City 0, Coventry City 0, Preston North End 3, Ipswich Town 0, Rotherham United 0, Southampton 2, Stoke City 0, Leicester City 2, Swansea City 0, Plymouth Argyle 1, Watford 0, Cardiff 1, West Brom 0, Birmingham City 0. In the let's have a look where we're at in English League One, guys. Oxford drew 1-1 with Reading at dinner time. 3 o'clock kickoffs are as follows: Bolton 0, Barnsley 1, Burton Albion 0, Lincoln City 0, Charlton Athletic 0, Derby County 1, Cheltenham Town 0, Wycombe Wanderers 2, Exeter City 0, Bristol Rovers 1, Fleetwood 1, Port Vale 0, Leyton Orient 2, Carlisle United 1, Peterborough United 0, Wigan Athletic 1, Portsmouth 2, Northampton Town 0, Shrewsbury Town 1, Cambridge United 1, Stevenage 0, Blackpool 0. League 1, Newport County 2, Swindon Town 1. That's a dinner time kickoff, so that's full time. Accrington Stanley 0, Grimsby Town 0, Barrow 0, MK Dons 0, Bradford City 0, Wimbledon 0, Colchester United 0, Forest Green Rovers 2, Crawley Town 1, Morecambe 1, Gillingham 0, Walsall 0, Mansfield Town 1, Notts County 0, Salford City 2, Wrexham 1, Stockport County 1, Harrogate Town 1, Sutton United 0, Doncaster Rovers 0, Tranmere Rovers 0, Crewe Alexander 0. Into the Scottish Championship, Arnon Athletic 1, Alloa Athletic 2, Edinburgh City. Oh, sorry, this is Scottish. Sorry, my bad, guys. That's Scottish League 1, that. Scottish Championship, Ayr United 1, Dundee United 0, Dunfermline 0, Greenock Morton 2, Inverness Cali Thistle 0, Queen's Park 0. In Scottish League 2, Annan Athletic 1, Alloa Athletic 2, as I just said. Edinburgh City 0, Kelly Hearts 1, Queen of the South 0, Hamilton Academic 0, Stirling Albion 1, Cove Rangers 0, and Scottish League 2, Bonnie Ridge Rose 0, Stranraer 0, Clyde 1, Peterhead 0, Elgin City 1, East Fife 0, Forfar Athletic 1, Spartans 0, and Stenhousemuir 0, Barton 0. One game in the Scottish Challenge Cup today, guys, but that's not kicking off till later on this evening. Falkirk taking on the New Saints in the Scottish Challenge Cup semi-final. In the Welsh Premiership, guys, Barrytown United lost 3-0 early on to Pontpride United. Ballymere Town 0, Cardiff MU 1, 70 minutes gone in that one. Colwyn Bay 0, Pennybont 2, 68 minutes gone in that one. A number of games going on today in the Northern Irish Premiership, guys, but no results showing at the moment, so we'll try and catch that later on. But yep, there you go. That brings you bang up to date with the games and the results around the grounds. So let's just bear with me a second, guys. I'm just quickly just bear with me a second. Just trying to. So teams just coming out back on the field for the second half. So hopefully we're back underway. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to make a note on the other stream. Sorted. So teams coming back on the field. Hopefully we're going to be underway in a moment. Been a cagey first half, although I missed half of it, guys, because I was trying to figure out the sound problem. As it wasn't a sound problem that was anything to do with my equipment. It was a sound problem on the platform that we was trying to use. We obviously, at the moment, we're experimenting with different platforms, as I've told you guys, while we figure out which one's the most trustworthy. The one we've been using recently is Restream, and it's suddenly decided to just not allow the audio for some reason today. Didn't know that until I actually got on the stream, and then you guys started telling me that you couldn't hear me. So obviously I was scrambling to try and figure the problem out. I was checking wires, reconnecting the microphone, you name it. I was doing it to try and get the sound back on. I messed about with it for a good half an hour, but couldn't figure it out. So I rebooted my computer and everything and discovered that it was the streaming platform that we was using that had the audio problem. So absolutely nothing to do with my equipment, which is really frustrating because obviously you can't tell that when you're on a live stream. You can only find these things out when you actually click out and reschedule the stream. So all I can do, guys, is offer my sincere apologies. But as you can see, I've even with all the problems, I've rescheduled the stream so I can at least get on and give you guys match coverage of the second half of the game. So please do hit the like button, guys, because believe me, after all that stress, I was not in the mood to come back on. But as I say, trying to stay consistent for you guys so as I don't schedule streams that we don't do. I've come back on to do the second half on a different platform. So players just coming back on the pitch. You should be underway in a couple of minutes. There's some interesting challenges in that first half. So thank you for that part, Sport. Not a surprise to see my team losing today. When things are going against you, they go against you in every damn direction, don't they? So players just coming back out on the field. Hopefully the referee doesn't drag his feet getting us back underway. So we're still 0-0 at half-time, guys. Don't forget, you're welcome to drop your score predictions in. So second half is underway. Sheffield kicking the ball out wide on that far side. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Huddersfield. Now the ball knocked out to this near side as Huddersfield intercept it. They play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks the ball long down the field as Wednesday just managed to intercept it and play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the ball chipped forward up towards the halfway line as it's headed back in the direction it came from. Ball knocked out on this near side and it's gone out for a throw-in to Huddersfield. So throwing on this near side for Huddersfield, midway inside their own half as they chip the ball forward. Both sets of players trying to win it there. Rick's with us. How's it going, Rick? Welcome to the show, mate. Rick saying, afternoon, guys, and part sport. Hope you are well. Yeah, I'm doing okay, mate. I'm a bit frustrated as we had a major sound problem at the start of the show, so I had to reschedule the stream. So as you can imagine, got me quite irritated, but it is what it is. But thank you for your kind words, Rick. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well as well, Rick. Good to have you with us, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good afternoon. So ball played out on that far side. As we've got a coming together of players here as the referee blows for the foul. So thank you for that, Rick. Welcome to the show, mate. Stevie saying hi, Gaz and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Stevie with us for the second half. I had to call in Stevie for the crisis, but we managed to overcome it in the end. So Spencer has just been given a yellow card for that challenge. So we've got a free kick on the far side of the field as Wednesday now with the possession. Goalkeeper comes out, kicks it long down the field as both sets of players trying to win it there. So thank you for that, Stevie. Rick saying, good point for Reading today at Oxford, Gaz. Awesome. Good to hear that you guys got, you guys getting a point at that game away from home at the dinner time kickoff. Pleased for you, Rick. I hope you guys can grind out some more results as the season progresses. But yeah, if you can't win it, don't lose it. That's always my theory, mate, especially away from home. So as you say, mate, good point for Reading. Good to see you guys starting to grind out some results. Hopefully 3 points are just around the corner, mate, for you guys. So we've got a stoppage here, guys, as Huddersfield with a player down on the pitch through a knock to the head. So the medical staff just come on to give him treatment. So hopefully he's going to be okay to continue. But yeah, the game just paused at the minute while the medical staff just check him over. Obviously, take head injuries very serious now. Rightly so as well. We don't want players running around football fields with concussion. Rick saying hi, Stevie. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. Nice one, mate. Loving the positive vibes. Don't forget, guys, please do hit that like button. Would be appreciated, especially today after the stressful start to this game with a sound problem and I had to reschedule the stream. Apologies if you clicked into that first stream. Wasn't nothing to do with my equipment, guys. It was the streaming platform that I was using. For some reason, the sound isn't working on it today. And I didn't know that until I scheduled the stream. So my apologies if you did click into that earlier scheduled stream. But thank you for that, Rick. Nice one, mate. Part Sport saying, yes, Stevie, my G. Awesome. Thank you, Part Sport. Loving the positive vibes. So, yeah, if you just join us, guys, it's still 0-0. We're on 49.5 minutes gone. We've just got a stoppage at the moment for a Huddersfield player. Oh, yeah, we just see it's a hand in the face. Just seeing the replay there. Sheffield defender just put the hand in the face. And I'm presuming, yeah, I think he got a finger in the eye. I think that's what it was. I think he poked him in the eye. Yeah. Yeah, you can see he's got poked in the eye. His eye's all bloodshot. So hopefully he's going to be okay. So thank you for that, Part Sport. Part Sport saying, yeah, Rick. Awesome. Thank you, Part Sport. Thank you, mate. Don't forget, guys, we're still 0-0 here. We're still 0-0, so feel free to drop a score prediction in. Stevie's saying, hi, Rick. You having a good day, mate? Awesome. Thank you, Stevie. Nice one, mate. Rick saying, yes, thanks, mate. Hope you are too, Stevie. Awesome. Thank you, Rick. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Stevie saying, good to hear, Rick. Yeah, a point better than nothing. Absolutely well said, Stevie. Definitely. If you can't win it, don't lose it. The Part Sport saying, air up is good for Luton, but I think Huddersfield is winning. So, Part Sport fancying Huddersfield. Well, we're back underway now after that stoppage. Ball knocked out on this near side as both sets of players trying to win it. Huddersfield have come away with it. It's now they race forward down this near side. Challenge comes in from Wednesday as the ball deflects out on this near side for a throw-in. So thank you for that, Part Sport. Rick is saying, where's my Barnsley? Where's my Barnsley today? I thought he would be in winning, winding you up, Gaz. He did pop in the earlier stream, mate, but obviously I couldn't respond to him because we had no sound and I was getting quite stressed trying to solve the sound problem. But yeah, of course he was in. As soon as they went ahead, he was in. But he won't come in if it gets turned around. He only comes in when they're winning, doesn't he? So come on, Bolton, get your act together and turn it around. Let's have a look how that game's going at the moment. No, that's the wrong league. Stupid computer. Yeah, Barnsley still winning at the moment. 1-0 up. Now the ball with Wednesday on this near side as they play it forward. It's challenged by Huddersfield and again goes out of play for another throw-in. So yeah, he was in earlier, Rick, but he's not in at the minute. Mr. Barnsley, yeah, he's not in at the moment. He did pop in straight away, as you can imagine, before, but as I say, I couldn't respond to him because we didn't have any sound on that previous stream. Now Wednesday with the possession as Bannon plays it inside and trying to work it back to the halfway line as Huddersfield come to press the ball. Wednesday managing to keep the possession on this near side as now they try to come forward, working their way through the press. Still on this near side as they work their way towards the edge of the box. Bannon just cuts it back inside there as now it's crossed out wide to that far side as Wednesday play it into the box. It's knocked away by Huddersfield. as the ball eventually bounces out of play further up the field as Wednesday just, well, forced to kick it out of play, and that will be a throw-in to Huddersfield midway inside the Sheffield Wednesday half on the far side of the field. So thank you for that, Rick. Stevie's saying, yeah, Luton doing good. Part Sport 2-2 at the moment. Thank you, Stevie. Yeah, they're doing well, holding Newcastle to a draw at the moment. And Part Sport saying, yeah, awesome. Loving the positive vibes from you guys. Now the ball with Huddersfield on the halfway line as they play it out wide on that far side. Sheffield come to challenge for it as Huddersfield managing to keep the possession. Now they play it out wide to this near side with a long cross-field ball. Crossed into the box as Wednesday forced to head it over the bar. And that will be a corner on this near side for Huddersfield. Stevie's saying, I know, Rick, I'm sure Ryan will be in at some point. Yeah, only if they win. Only if they win. If they win, he'll come in bragging. If they lose, he'll disappear. So, yeah, he's very much like that, isn't he? So now Wednesday with the possession as they knock it away as the corner comes in. Huddersfield have won it back on the edge of the box as the shot comes in, but it's blocked off. And then Wednesday now kicking the ball out wide on this near side as they kick the ball long up the field. And Huddersfield come across the challenge for it as it goes out of play on this near side. And that will be a Wednesday throw-in midway inside the Huddersfield half as they take it quickly now, throwing it back to Bannon. As Bannon now plays it into the centre of the field. Wednesday just play it back to their centre-backs and eventually all the way back to the goalkeeper. If you just join us, guys, we're on 55 minutes gone. Huddersfield 0, Wednesday 0. Now the ball kicked out wide by the goalkeeper on that far side as it just goes out of play. And that will be a throw-in on the far side of the field. We've got another player down here. Well, it's the same player, the same Huddersfield player that got a finger in the eye and has gone down on the pitch. Part Sport saying penalty for Luton. Thank you for that, mate. Just trying to work out how he's actually injured himself again, or if it's just the same problem. But he's down on the ground at the moment. Fulham are now 2-0 up against Burnley. Brighton smashing Crystal Palace at the moment. That game 3-0 to Brighton. Yeah, quite interesting to see Aberdeen got a draw against Celtic this at dinner time, guys. So Celtic really dropping points in stupid places at the moment. So Dundee and Hearts are 1-1 in the English Championship. Southampton now 2-0 up against Rotherham. Hull are 1-0 up against Millwall. Norwich 1-1 with Coventry. Preston 3-0 up against Ipswich. Leicester 2-0 up against Stoke City. And Plymouth still winning against Swansea 1-0. Cardiff 1-0 up against Watford. And still 0-0 in the Midlands derby, West Brom v Birmingham. So ball back in play as we're back underway now. Now the ball headed forward on that far side as both sets of players trying to win it. Part Sport saying goal for Luton. All right, thank you for that, mate. Awesome. Part Sport saying 3-2. Whoa. 3-2 now in that game. Yeah. Luton winning away at the moment at Newcastle. So ball back with the goalkeeper now for Wednesday as they try to play out from the back. Wednesday come to challenge for it. It's, managed to keep it now as they race down that far side, and Huddersfield make the challenge as the ball goes out of play, and that will be a throw-in on the far side for Wednesday, midway inside the Huddersfield half, as now they play it back to the halfway line. Wednesday eventually knocking it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Now Huddersfield with the possession as they play it out wide on this near side, racing forward as Bannon just sees the ball out of play there. That'll be a goal kick to Wednesday. So now Wednesday to play out from the back. Norwich 1-1 with Coventry. Now the ball played forward as Huddersfield managed to win it there, but it's as they tried to play it forward there, it's deflected off a Wednesday player and goes out on this near side for another throw-in. Huddersfield now with a throw-in on this near side, just inside the Wednesday half, but close to the halfway line. Now the ball played forward as both sets of players tried to win it. It's eventually won by Wednesday as they chip the ball forward. Huddersfield knock it back in the direction it came from as it goes all the way back to the goalkeeper there. And that will be possession back with Wednesday. Part Sport saying 4-2. Whoa. You guys really turning the screw on Newcastle. What's going on with Newcastle? They're really struggling at the moment, aren't they? They've lost that vervoom they had last season. Now Wednesday chipping the ball forward on that far side as Huddersfield come to challenge for it. Both sets of players trying to win it. As Huddersfield have managed to come away with it, but quickly challenged by Wednesdays. Now they knock the ball forward. Unable to keep it there, though, as Huddersfield make the challenge. But now Wednesday have won it back in the middle as they play the ball into the box. Good ball played forward there by Barry Bannon. But his teammate unable to latch on the end of it as it goes all the way back to the Huddersfield goalkeeper. Jamie's with us saying, hey up. How's it going, Jamie? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day, mate, so far. Part Sport saying, I don't know, but Albion second class goal. Okay, thank you for that, Part Sport. Now Huddersfield with the possession on that far side as it's challenged by Wednesday. Wednesday knocking it forward. Well, the ball just sneaked out of play there, and it's going to be a throw-in for Huddersfield on that far side, midway inside the Wednesday half, as the referee just holds up play while we get a substitution. QPR have gone 1-0 up against Blackburn, guys. So Sheffield with the substitution here. So Ugba going off, and it's Kadamara. I'm not sure if I'm reading that correctly. He's come on to replace him. Now the ball knocked back to the Huddersfield goalkeeper as he kicks it out wide on this near side. It's headed forward as both sets of players trying to win it there, but the referee's blown for the foul, and that will be a free kick to Sheffield on this near side. Part Sport saying, yes, Jamie, my G. Thank you, Part Sport. Welcoming Jamie. Jamie saying, all right, Part Sport. Thank you, Jamie. Loving the positive vibes. Thank you, guys. Jamie saying, good. What about you? Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. A little bit. I'm not going to keep banging on about it, but let's just say I got very frustrated at the start of the stream with sound problems, so I had to reschedule it. So it's not put me in the best of moods, as you can imagine, but it is what it is. Now, corner on this near side for Wednesday. As the corner comes in, it's headed out wide on that far side. Now the ball knocked up the field as now Wednesday with the possession, played down that far side. The Part Sport saying, I'm fine, Jamie. Good stuff. Thank you for that, Part Sport. Good stuff, mate. And Jamie saying 1-1 for Bolton. Come on, let's hope that stays the same. Ball crossed in as Huddersfield coming into the box there. Last-ditch challenge from Wednesday. Blast the ball over the top of the crossbar. And that will be a corner on the far side, I think, for Huddersfield. Yeah, just blasted it behind to stop Huddersfield latching on for that. But thank you for letting me know, Jamie. Yeah, don't want to lose to Barnsley if we can help it. As Mr. Barnsley coming in before with his non-usual rubbish, talking crap, saying, oh, Bolton get battered everywhere they go. Well, I don't mind banter, but that's cheesy banter. It's not even banter. It's just a pathetic saying. Any fans that come up with that saying are just pathetic because no team gets battered everywhere they go. Not any team. Doesn't matter if the worst team in the league, they still don't get battered everywhere they go. Every team has good spells and bad spells. So it gets on my nerves when people say that. And Jamie saying, yeah, no worries, mate. Well, thank you for that, Jamie. You're a gentleman. Thank you for keeping me in the loop with that. Like I say, don't mind. Just don't want to lose a draw, I'll take, but don't want to lose that game, preferably. Don't want to listen to Mr. Barnsley with his rubbish banter. Now the ball with Wednesday on this near side. Oh, QPR have gone 2-0 up against Blackpool. Maybe it's not meant to be. We'll see. Well, that's Blackburn 2-0 behind. Now Wednesday playing the ball into the box. As Huddersfield just knocked the ball away out on that far side, and that's going to be a corner to Wednesday on the far side of the field. Part Sport saying 4-3. So Newcastle pulled one back against you guys then, mate. Some surprise results going on around the grounds today, guys. Some really surprise results. Surprised to see St Mirren winning 3-0 against Hibernian away. Obviously, Hibs at home, but they're losing 3-0. Also surprised to see Celtic dropping points away at Aberdeen. Brighton dominating their rivals, Crystal Palace. Corner comes in as it's intercepted there by the Huddersfield goalkeeper. Now he throws the ball long out wide on this near side. As it just goes out of play there. And that will be a throw into Huddersfield. So, yeah, what's the most surprising results you guys seen today so far? Leicester now 3-0 up against Stoke City. Daka with the third goal. So Huddersfield now on this near side with the throw-in. As the ball comes in, it's thrown up the field. Wednesday head it out of play on this near side for another throw into Huddersfield as the ball comes back in play. Both sets of players trying to win it there as Huddersfield just cut the ball back. Now it's played into the centre of the field as now Huddersfield with a cross into the box as it's just headed wide. And that will be a corner on the far side for Huddersfield. Jamie's saying, I'm cooking tea tonight. Wish me luck. What is it? What we on, Jamie? What we on? Beans on toast, mate. Oh, corner comes in. Oh, it's headed into the back of the net. Huddersfield have taken the lead. 67.5 minutes gone. And Huddersfield have grabbed the first goal of the game. Huddersfield Town 1. Wednesday, Sheffield Wednesday 0. 68 minutes gone. And Jamie's saying pizza. I love it, Jamie. Love it, mate. You think, what toppings, Jamie? Is it a meat feast? Meat feast pizza? Or maybe a vegetarian one? Or what's the other one? Not one, all the olives and all that. Ugh. I'm not a big fan of olives. But yeah, some people like it all spicy and all that, don't they? So, yeah, if you just joined us, guys, we're on 68 minutes gone, and Huddersfield have just taken the lead from that corner. It was crossed in from that far side, and they managed to head it into the back of the net. Goalkeeper unable to keep it out. So we're back underway as now Wednesday coming forward. As they work the ball out wide on this near side. Part Sports saying, I knew Huddersfield was going to take the lead. Right, so you fancied them to get ahead, did you, mate? Oh, now Huddersfield on the attack again, straight down the middle. Oh, they come towards the edge of the box. Huddersfield take the shot, and it's into the back of the net. Well, it's all going wrong here for Wednesday. It was quite an evenly matched game, but now Huddersfield have gone 2-0 up in a matter of minutes. Wow. That's a significant goal. So thank you for that part, Sport. Stevie's saying, laugh out loud, Jamie. Something easy then. Yeah. Yeah, I actually love pizza though, guys. I am a big fan of pizza. I do love pizza. Can't resist it. Unless it's got all that bloody spicy rubbish on. I don't mind some spices, but I'm not into olives. Ugh, not into olives at all. But yeah, Jamie's saying meat feast. Is that pepperoni, Jamie? Got to have the pepperoni on it, mate. Got to be pepperoni. Extra cheese, pepperoni, and some of that Cajun chicken. That's quite nice as well. Now the ball with Wednesdays. They kick us back off. Ball kicked long out wide to that far side as Huddersfield head it back in the direction it came from. Now it's chipped forward as Huddersfield head it back to the goalkeeper there. Jamie's saying, loving this Wednesday losing. Yeah, I should imagine so, mate. I should imagine so. Nothing wrong with that as the rivalries go. Nothing wrong with that. At least you said, at least you didn't use the word that I don't like. But yeah, no problem with that, Jamie. Totally understandable with the rivalries, mate. Totally understandable. Now the ball kicked out wide on this near side. But yeah, massive respect to you, Jamie. I've noticed that you like the banter with Wednesday, but I've noticed that you don't use that word, that the word hate. So I respect you for that, mate. Thank you. Nothing wrong with disliking a club, as I've said to you guys before. But I think when you say hate a club, I think that's going a little bit too far. Because you've got to say, it's kind of the, what's the word? The love-hate relationship. Because you need, even though you might like to dislike them, you need them around to have the rivalry, don't you? So, you know, it's kind of, that's why you need the love-hate relationship balance, where it's not quite hate, but it's not love. It's just maybe a borders mutual respect so that you can enjoy the rivalry. Part Sports saying 4-4. Whoa, that's some game going on at St James's Park. Thank you for the update, Part Sport. Nice one, mate. Some game going on. We're only on, well, we've still got 20 minutes of the afternoon to go. 8 goals already at St James's Park. Could we get 2 more and get a 10-goal thriller? That's very rare, isn't it, guys? 10-goal thrillers. So Wednesday, I've just made a double substitution. Wilkins coming on, Smith going off. So thank you for the update, Part Sport. Yeah, big surprise there. Jamie's saying, yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely, I think. Another shot there from Huddersfield as Wednesday forced to knock it wide from the free kick. Yeah, just headed it wide. Thank you for that, Jamie. Jamie's saying we kick off at 5:30. I'm not looking forward to it. Yeah, I noticed you guys. It's Villa you're playing, isn't it? Yeah, Villa. You not fancy that, Jamie? Not fancy that, mate, away from home? Huddersfield now with a corner on this near side. Ball comes in. It's headed away. And it's now, the referee's blown for a missed kick there. So that's going to be a goal kick to Wednesday, which they now try to play out from the back. Now the ball played out wide as Blackburn have pulled one back. It's Blackburn 1, QPR 2. Now Wednesday on the attack down that far side as the ball crossed in. It's knocked away by Wednesday, by Huddersfield as Wednesday pick it up just outside the box. Now Wednesday knocking it out wide to this near side as they try to come forward. Huddersfield come to press the ball, but Wednesday managing to keep it. Now they come racing forward towards the edge of the box. Barry Bannon there trying to get the cross in as it's deflected off the Huddersfield defender and goes out for a corner on this near side. Part Sport is saying it's a hectic game. There has been 18 fouls. Whoa, 18 fouls. Yeah, that sounds like an interesting game. Thank you, Part Sport. Jamie saying Villa, good team. Yeah, they're a good team, Jamie. You're right, mate. They are a good team, but you guys at home, I would fancy you guys to potentially cause an upset. That's home advantage is where it matters, mate. See if you can make home advantage count and give Villa a big slice of humble pie. Both sets of players trying to win the ball in the middle of the park. Now the ball knocked out wide on this near side as Huddersfield racing into the box again. Oh, Huddersfield have scored a third. Well, 75. Well, just coming up to 78 minutes gone, and it's Huddersfield 3, Wednesday 0. Well, it's going all wrong for Wednesday. Huddersfield just ripping them apart now. Jamie's saying it'd be nice to see a win at home. Absolutely, yeah, mate. Absolutely. Well, I always fancy you guys to put in a good performance at home. I know that Villa are a good team, but let's hope they come to your place and underestimate you, mate. They might come to your place and underestimate you. But they've only become a good team since they come back up into the Premier League. Before that, there was pretty average, in fairness. Well, I didn't expect Huddersfield to run away with this one, guys. I thought it would be pretty evenly matched all the way through the game, but it's not turning out that way. Now, Wednesday on the attack as they come down the middle. Bannon with the possession as he knocks it out wide on this near side. Huddersfield challenge for it, and it's knocked out of play again. So let's have a look what's going on around the grounds as this game looks already done and dusted, doesn't it? Premier League guys, currently Brighton 3, Crystal Palace 1. Palace have pulled one back. Burnley have also pulled one back against Fulham. So it's Burnley 1, Fulham 2. And as Part Sport told us, Newcastle 4, Luton Town 4. 79 minutes gone in that one. Ball on this near side. As Wednesday now coming towards the edge of the box. Looking to play it in as Huddersfield knock it away. Now Wednesday Well, the referee's blown for the foul there, and that will be a free kick just outside the box. So free kick to Huddersfield Town. Jamie's saying 3-0. Whoa, I know, mate. I know. I didn't expect this. I thought maybe a 2-1 victory either way, something like that. I didn't expect either side to actually run away with it. Obviously, both teams a bit near the bottom of the championship, struggling in recent weeks with picking up points. But I thought this would be a cagier game than this, mate. But credit to Huddersfield. They've come with a game plan. They've executed it, and they've managed to get themselves ahead. And then since then, they've really gone for it and put Wednesday to the sword. I think I've got to be honest. I think Wednesday have had it a little bit tough because they came up through the playoffs, and whenever you come up through the playoffs, it always puts you up against it, doesn't it? Because it makes it a little bit harder for you to obviously do transfer business. Matos has just been booked by the referee. So free kick here for Wednesday. As now they play the ball forward. Jamie's saying for a derby, Wednesday should be playing better. Absolutely, yep, totally agree. Oh, Huddersfield has scored a fourth. Well said, Jamie. Well, Huddersfield have scored a fourth goal here now. Well, this is looking disastrous for Wednesday. I know that they're having a tough season with budgets coming up and stuff, but not really, no excuse to be losing to one of your local rivals 4-0. You at least put up a fight, don't you? And they're just capitulating here Wednesday. Well, that came from a defensive mistake. What is the goalkeeper doing there? Shocking goalkeeping there from the Wednesday goalkeeper. Absolute poor defending. The goalkeeper came out of his area to try and intercept it, missed it, and then Huddersfield were able to come into the box. The goalkeeper did get back, but he clattered into one of the Huddersfield players, and Huddersfield managed to just slot the ball into an empty net. Well, big question marks will be asked about the goalkeeper and that decision. But yeah, falling apart, I would say, is the best way to describe Wednesday's performance in this game. Jamie's saying 4-0. I do feel sorry for Wednesday fans. Yeah, I agree, Matt. I do feel sorry about Balker coming off, Jackson coming on. I agree. I feel sorry for the fans. But there's no excuse for it, mate. It's players have got to be more accountable than that. You just can't have that. You can't have players capitulating. Well, Barry Bannon is coming off. So it's Diaby coming on to replace him, but clearly the manager giving up on this game as he takes off his talisman. But yeah, I agree, Jamie. I feel sorry for the fans a bit because there's not much fans can do about players not putting in a shift on the pitches, mate. And let's be honest, Wednesday players are falling apart in this game. You don't concede 4 goals in such a short space of time. If you're focused and you're motivated and you're working hard enough, then you keep it tight. You concede a goal, then you tighten it up at the back, make yourself difficult to beat, weather the storm, and then try and get forward when you can. But Wednesday have just gone for it, trying to get forward, left themselves wide open at the back, and Huddersfield have just ripped them wide open. They've just ripped them wide open. Now another attack coming here from Huddersfield as they chip the ball forward, attempted cross into the box, but this time it's timid, and the Wednesday goalkeeper manages to intercept it. But yeah, you're right, Jamie. Like you say, losing is one thing, but it's the way you lose, isn't it, that matters, Jamie? You're right, mate. It's the way you lose that matters. So I'm sure Huddersfield fans will be booming about this, but I think Wednesday fans, you probably won't see any Wednesday fans, Jamie, all week. Now they'll be in hiding. You'll be going around Sheffield going, what club do you support? And all the Wednesday fans say, nothing, I'm not a football fan. They'll be not. denying all connection to the club, won't they, mate? I'm not a football fan. That's what you get for Wednesday fans this week, I think. And you must work with some Wednesday fans on the roofs, mate. Ball played forward there by Wednesday as it's headed back towards the halfway line. Now the ball played down that far side. As Wednesday come towards the edge of the box, looking for the cross. Cross comes in. It's headed away by Huddersfield. Jamie's saying it's a joke. It's a joke. Then Wednesday fans play for a ticket, pay for a ticket, and travel. Them people go out, work hard to watch this. Absolutely spot on, Jamie. Very much, very true that, Jamie. You're absolutely right, mate. Yeah, they work hard all week. All fans work hard all week, no matter what club they support. Work hard all week. You don't. All you expect, you can accept losing, can't you, mate? I think the point you're trying to make is you can all accept a defeat, but it's the way you get beat that matters. And this is, let's be honest, it's not acceptable for Wednesday to lose in this manner. So, yeah, well said, Jamie. I think you're right. Massive respect to you, mate. Massive respect to you for looking at it from that perspective. Although I'm sure you're going to enjoy a bit of banter with your workmates that are Wednesday fans. Jamie saying my boss is a Wednesday fan. Oh, he's going to be calling in sick on Monday, isn't he? Do you reckon he'll be calling in sick Monday with Jamie? He'll be going into hiding. Got to feel for the fans, though. Fans can't be responsible for players not turning up. And they recently had a new manager and all, haven't they, Wednesday? Didn't they make a manager change a couple of months back? Now, free kick on this near side for Huddersfield as they chip the ball forward towards the edge of the box. It's headed out wide on that far side. Bolton still 1-1 with Barnsley. It's another throw-in on that far side. So another throw-in pretty much on the halfway line. Ball chipped forward now as Wednesday intercept it. They head it back towards the halfway line. If you guys are listening in, if you're a Wednesday fan, we want to hear from you. What do you make of this? Losing 4-0 to local rivals. Just not acceptable, is it, guys? So if you're a Wednesday fan, we want to hear from you. If you're a Huddersfield fan enjoying the victory, please do drop your comments in. We would love to hear from you. Ball's knocked out of play on that far side for another throw-in. This time to Wednesday as the ball comes in. Wednesday now with the possession as they just play it back to the halfway line. Huddersfield happy to let them have it on the halfway line as they just sit off. Now Wednesday coming forward down that far side. Part Sport saying, what are Wednesday fans? What are Wednesday fans? Sheffield Wednesday fans. Sheffield Wednesday. Wednesday is Sheffield Wednesday. We just sometimes call them Wednesday to abbreviate it because there's like three clubs in Sheffield, mate. There's Sheffield United, Sheffield Wednesday, and Sheffield FC. So obviously to differentiate the clubs, you call Sheffield United, you call Sheffield Wednesday, and obviously Sheffield FC as well. So sometimes just easier to call them Wednesday. So, you reckon that Wednesday fans will be calling for the manager to be sacked after this, or what? Hopefully, you got that part, Sport. Hopefully, you understood me there, mate. Huddersfield now winning the ball back midway inside their own half as Wednesday tried to challenge for it. The ball chipped forward there as Huddersfield just knock the ball into the air. Wednesday eventually win it when the ball lands. Now they play it into the centre of the field. So hopefully you got that part, Sport. Jamie's saying, I wish with your boss, yeah. He might be very moody on Monday, mate. Might be a very moody man. Oh, well, challenge on that far side there for Huddersfield. And it's resulted in a free kick. Referee giving the foul. Jamie saying, I wish. Thank you, mate. Jamie saying, I think so. Wednesday got a new manager. Yeah, I thought they did. They have recently signed a new manager, haven't they? I'm sure they have. Well, this is not a yeah, just seeing a lot of Wednesday fans starting to. Now the ball kicked long down that far side. Both sets of players trying to win it. Partsport saying 24 fouls. Whoa, 24 fouls. If you guys wondering what they're talking about there, I'm talking about the Newcastle v Luton game, which is currently 4-4. So 8 goals going in there at St James's Park. Brighton are now 4-1 up against Crystal Palace. Fulham still leading 2-1 against Burnley. In the Scottish Premiership, guys, Dundee now, well, Hearts have turned it round. So Hearts are 3-2 up against Dundee. Hibernian still 3-0 down to St Mirren. What is going on with Hibs this season? Motherwell 1, Kilmarnock 1, Rangers 3, Livingston 0, Ross County 0, St Johnstone 1. In the English Championship, guys, Blackburn Rovers currently 2-1 down to QPR. As we know, it's 4-0 right here to Huddersfield against Sheffield Wednesday. Hull City 1-0 up against Millwall. Norwich City 2-1 up against Coventry City. Preston North End 3-2 up against Ipswich Town. Rotherham United 0, Southampton 2. Stoke City 0, Leicester 4. Swansea City 0, Plymouth Argyle 1. Watford 0, Cardiff 1. And West Brom have taken the lead in the Midlands derby against Birmingham City. So West Brom 1, Birmingham 0. In English League 1, guys, Bolton still 1-1 with Barnsley. Burton Albion 0, Lincoln City 1, Charlton Athletic 0, Derby County 1, Cheltenham Town 1, Wycombe Wanderers 3, Exeter 1-0 down to Bristol Rovers. Fleetwood are 2-0 up against Port Vale. Leyton Orient 3-1 up against Carlisle United. And Peterborough losing 3-0 to Wigan. So Wigan with a 3-0 up against Peterborough United away from home. Portsmouth winning 4-0 against Northampton Town. Shrewsbury Town 1, Cambridge United 2, and Stevenage 1, Blackpool 0. So loads of games going in. We'll go over that all the results a little more shortly. Jamie saying, if Sheffield United v Sheffield Wednesday play together, it's called a Steel City derby. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely, Jamie. Yeah, I've heard that before, mate. Thank you for that. Oh, Huddersfield now with the ball played into the box. Looking to try and get another shot off as they do. But it's just well, not on target. And the goalkeeper's managed to intercept that quite comfortably there. Now the ball with Wednesdays to just play it back to the goalkeeper. No, not going to get that game. Wednesday now playing the ball out to this near side. Just now they race forward, playing the ball down this near side, coming towards the edge of the box. As Huddersfield come across to challenge for it. Wednesday managing to keep the ball as they cross it into the box. It's headed away. Now a shot from distance as it goes over the top of the crossbar. And that will be a goal kick. 7 minutes added on time. Where the hell did he get 7 minutes for that? Be that earliest stoppage. Well, I'm not staying up for that, guys. The game's done. So let's quickly rip round the ground. So I was hoping to jump onto that 5 o'clock kickoff, but I'm going to be struggling now. In the Premier League, guys, scores so far. Everton drew 2-2 with Tottenham earlier on. Brighton still 4-1 up against Crystal Palace. Burnley have equalised against Fulham, so it's 2-2 now in that one. Still 4-4 with Newcastle, Luton. Sheffield Wednesday playing Villa at 5:30. Scottish Premiership, Aberdeen 1, Celtic 1, Dundee 2, Hearts 3, Hibernian 0, St Mirren 3. That's a full-time result. Motherwell 1, Kilmarnock 1, Rangers 3, Livingston 0. Ross County have lost 1-0 to St Johnstone. That's a full-time result. English Championship, Blackburn Rovers 1, QPR 2. Huddersfield, as we know, winning 4-0 here. Hull City 1, Millwall 0, still playing. Norwich City have won 2-1 against Coventry. That's a full-time result. Preston 3-2 winners against Ipswich, but still playing in added on time. Rotherham United 0, Southampton 2, Stoke City 0, Leicester City 4. Swansea have lost 1-0 to Plymouth. Huddersfield have got a free kick here as they take the ball short, knocking it out wide on this near side. Watford have lost 1-0 to Cardiff. Huddersfield coming into the box as they try to get the shot off, but it's gone wide. West Brom still winning 1-0 against Birmingham. Asia Cup, Iran winning 2-1 against Japan earlier on. Qatar 1-1 with Uzbekistan. 65 minutes gone in that one. English League 1, Oxford United 1, Reading 1. Full-time result. Bolton still trying with Barnsley 1-1. Burton Albion 0, Lincoln City 1. Charlton Athletic 0, Derby County 1, still playing. Cheltenham Town 1, Wycombe Wanderers 3. That's a full-time result. Exeter City 0, Bristol Rovers 1, Fleetwood Town 3, Port Vale 0, Leyton Orient 3, Carlisle United 1, Peterborough United 2, Wigan Athletic 3, Portsmouth 4, Northampton Town 1, Shrewsbury Town 1, Cambridge United 2, Stevenage 1, Blackpool 0. English League 1, guys, Newport County 2, Swindon Town 1, Accrington Stanley 0, Grimsby Town 0, Barrow 1, Milton Keynes Dons 0. MK Dons 0, Bradford City 0, Wimbledon 0. Those are all full-time results. Colchester 3, Forest Green Rovers 3. That game's still playing. Crawley Town 1, Morecambe 2, Gillingham 1, Walsall 1, Mansfield Town 1, Notts County 0. Salford City 3, Wrexham 1, Stockport County 1, Harrogate Town 1, Sutton United 1, Doncaster Rovers 1, Tranmere Rovers 0, Crewe Alexander 0. So plenty of goals going in around the grounds as we wrap the things up. Scottish Championship, guys, Ayr United 1, Dundee United 2, Dunfermline 0, Greenock Morton 5, Inverness Cali Thistle 0, Queen's Park Rangers 1. All those Scottish Championship games are full-time. Scottish League 1, guys, all full-time. Annan Athletic 2, Alloa Athletic 3, Edinburgh City 0, Kelly Hearts 3, Queen of the South 0, Hamilton Academic 2, Stirling Albion 2, Cove Rangers 2. Scottish League 2, Bonnyrigg Rose 0, Stranraer 0, Clyde 1, Peterhead 1, Elgin City 1, East 5 0, Forfar Athletic 1, Spartan 0, Stenhousemuir 1, Dumbarton 0. And there goes the full-time result, guys. The full-time whistle as it's finished. Huddersfield Town 4, Sheffield Wednesday 0. Really questionable performance from Sheffield Wednesday as Huddersfield grab all 3 points. And that should give them some momentum going into the final games of the season. So let's have a look at the full-time match stats of how that game has gone. So this is how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 12 for Huddersfield, 12 for Wednesday. Shots on target, 6 for Huddersfield, 3 for Wednesday. Possession, 37% for Huddersfield, 63% for Wednesday. Passes, 248 for Huddersfield, 419 for Wednesday. Pass accuracy, 59% for Huddersfield, 72% for Wednesday. Fouls, 10 for Huddersfield, 18 for Wednesday. Yellow cards, 2 for against Huddersfield, 1 against Wednesday. No red cards, thankfully. Offsides, 4 for Huddersfield, 1 for Wednesday. And corners, 7 for Huddersfield, 8 for Wednesday. So how does that make the table look? Well, it doesn't make good reading for either team at the moment. It has pulled Huddersfield a little bit further away from the bottom three, obviously, with that 3 points, that valuable 3 points. They managed to pull themselves away a little bit from the bottom three, but they still hover just above it in 21st place. Obviously, Wednesday now starting to find themselves a little bit adrift of QPR just above them on 28 points. With Wednesday on 23 points and Rotherham on 19 points. So we're starting to see a little bit of a gap open between the top, the bottom two and QPR. Obviously, that's that's a 5-point gap. So yeah, work to do for Wednesday if they want to try and stay in the league. So, yeah, doesn't make good reading for Wednesday. And Huddersfield, I'm sure, will be buzzing with the win. And rightly so. It's not every day you beat your rivals, local rivals, 4-0. So I'm sure Huddersfield fans will be absolutely bouncing with that result. So, yeah. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here because this stream ended up being a bit of a disaster with the sound problems earlier on. So, it worked. Unfortunately, we didn't get much interest in the second half, even though it started 0-0. But big shout out to Jamie Wotton. Thank you, mate, for your conversation and company and part sport. Big shout out to you as well, mate, for the updates on your team and your own company in the stream as well, mate. Appreciated. Let me just quickly see how my team finished. Please don't tell me finished 1-1 with Barnsley. What, Mr. Barnsley? Where are you? What was that rubbish you were talking before? Bolton get battered everywhere they'd go. What was you saying? Where are you, Mr. Barnsley? Where are you? He comes out with some rubbish, doesn't he? Really does. And see what I said, guys? He was here bantering me before when they took the lead. Now it's finished a draw. Where is he? Where is he? All right. Silence speaks volumes. So, yeah, guys, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you to Jamie Wotton. Top stuff, mate. Thank you for your conversation and company. Big shout out to you, mate. And also Part Sport. Big shout out to you as well, mate. Thank you, mate. So take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Part Sport just saying it's finished 4-4 full time for Newcastle v Luton. Thank you for the update, Part Sport. So, yeah, top man, thank you. So I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I'll hopefully see you on future streams. But for now, that's it from me. Take care. All the best. I'll see you soon. Bye.